Hey, what's up guys, TyBlue here, and welcome to the after show. Alright guys, so recently I asked you all for some questions that I could answer in celebration of hitting 10,000 subscribers, which we reached a few days ago, hence why I'm sitting here, so let's answer some fucking questions. Let's get into it right now. First question, can we have a tour around your setup? And the answer is yes. I've been promising a setup tour for a while now, which I will be doing as soon as I get some fucking time to breathe. How do you deal with hate comments and messages? Now I know pretty much every other YouTuber will tell you just ignore them, all they want is attention, but no, fuck that. If these little degenerates want to spew bullshit in my comment section, so be it. But I refuse to refrain from verbally abusing them in return, just because it's so entertaining. And trust me, the longer you do this, the less it phases you. Did you expect to grow this fast, and before TyTrends you did other videos? Was this always your end goal? Firstly, yes, I did do other stuff on YouTube prior to TyTrends. I pretty much grew up on YouTube, but I've always loved controversy. I've always loved the discussion that rises when something goes down in the community. So I figured I might as well pursue something that I personally enjoy. And as far as growth goes, it took me a whole year to get my first 1,000 subscribers, and I still love doing it as much now as I did then. How do you find all your news? Well, I start out by monitoring about 400 of the biggest YouTubers, everything from their tweets to their channels, and from there I constantly monitor Reddit as well because a lot of the bigger stuff blows up there. And also you guys have tipped me off countless times on Twitter to stuff that's been going down, which I appreciate because at this point I'm pretty much a one-man team, which can be overwhelming. How old are you? I am 19 years old. I feel like I was asked this question so many times. Maybe because I've got the whole like baby face thing going on. Like, don't get me wrong, I've thought about growing a beard before, but then that's kind of a slippery slope because then from there I'll be wanting to get right into the news, which I don't think I could pull off. Speaking of Keem, do you like Keemstar and are you planning to take him out? First off, I have no personal issues with Keem. I definitely have a lot of YouTube friends who hate his guts, and I also have some that like him. It's just kind of a mixture of both. I just refuse to let other people's experiences with him dictate my view on him personally. How did you come up with the name TyBlue and TyTrends? Well, TyBlue is pretty much just a mixture of my name, Tyler, or Ty, combined with my favorite color. However, TyTrends was kind of a work in progress for a while because at first, I wanted to call the series Ty Trending because I was originally going to cover all trending news, not just YouTube news. And then my friend Elijah pretty much told me that name was shit, and thus, TyTrends was born. Will you ever have a merch store? TyTrends snapbacks would be cool. That's really not a bad idea. I just feel like no one would actually buy them, and I'd be stuck wearing them all myself, so I don't know, maybe. What kind of camera do you use? Well, for the majority of my time doing TyTrends, it's been this camera right here, which is the Canon Rebel T5i. However, due to my constant pursuit of unreachable perfection, I've moved on to this camera, which is the Canon EOS 60D with the Sigma 17 to 50mm lens, which I love. This is a mirror, by the way. I know it probably looks kind of weird. Who inspired you to do YouTube? You know, it's kind of hard for me to narrow it down to any one creator at this point, but honestly, just you guys and plenty of other YouTube friends that I have pretty much inspire me on a daily basis. What made you decide to start reporting news on YouTube? Like I said earlier, it's pretty much just my obsession with this community in general. I just can't get over it. What editing program do you use? Currently Sony Vegas, which pisses me off constantly, which is why I'm trying to transition into Premiere Pro, but I just had no time ever. Are you single? Yes, which is pretty much my fault because I have fuck all time in life in general right now, let alone time for a girlfriend. So yeah. And lastly, is your forehead that big in real life? Okay, first off, go to hell, Dalton. But seriously, I'm actually 6'1", height-wise in real life. Believe me, I know the camera is deceiving, but my head is proportional, damn it. That's what I'm trying to say. Alright guys, I realize I may not have gotten around to your question this time, which is why I'm doing a part 2 to this in the near future. So if your question wasn't featured in this one, it will more than likely be in that one. Alright, and lastly, before I go guys, I want to go ahead and thank you all for all the continued support, whether you like and comment on every single video or you just watch my videos in general. It means the world to me. And thank you for helping me reach 10K. I'm very confident in saying that this is just the beginning. I love each and every one of you all, yes, even the haters. And until next time, guys, stay trendy.